Now, he doesn't make the play. But this is illustrated for Brady that the reason why this offense is playing as well as it has is because he is making the job easier on the receivers, the tight ends, and most importantly, Josh Allen. And that's what really, really good offensive coordinators do.
If you don't have elite communication on the defense side of the football, they're going to put 30 on you.
For sure.
Every game, I don't care who you are. They're running motion at like 60% of their snaps.
Yep.
So you better have unbelievable communication because, Hawk, to your point, you don't know who the motion guy is.
Yep.
There's 6 or 7 guys that can handle the motion. The second thing is you better have 6 guys that can cover on your back end. I don't think teams in the AFC do. And you better have a group of linebackers that can cover as well because they got 2 tight ends and a back that can cover or be pass-catching threats.
Yeah.
This is a football team right now that challenges you in personnel and then in pre-snap motion and then in matchup more than anybody in football.
Yeah. Oh,
they have a rhythm to this offense that they haven't had since we've been doing this show, and you can see it. Last year, it started to unfold with Joe Brady taking over. And think about this, fellas. We've seen Josh Allen throw 13 to 19 passes in games, and the Buffalo Bills win those games. I remember days coming in when it's been like 46 passes and 13 runs for 140 yards. This is a maturation, to your point, Hawk, that we're watching because he's being asked to play point guard now as opposed to having to score every bucket down when you on offense. I killed the turnovers because they mattered to me. I think he's been insulated now. I think he's been put in a position where his mind can slow down. He can be calm and have confidence in not only a scheme, but confidence in if I do need to go above X's and O's, I've been put in a situation where most of the time I'm going to be right in doing that as well. He slowed everything down, it's calm, and he's playing with rhythm. They're running motion offense instead of triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, it's not much more simpler than this. Offensively, for the first time in years, they actually have a game plan and an offensive identity. For years, it was literally just like, Josh, get out there and please do the best you can. And if they even had a semblance of a game plan, especially come time playoffs, if it wasn't going as planned or it wasn't working out, wasn't what they imagined, they had no answers. It was just, Josh, please, I need you, buddy, I need you. It was a begging and a pleading. Now they actually have an identity. They have a game plan. They're making, like they said before, like Orlovsky said, I think it was Orlovsky, making the jobs easier of everyone, right? Of the receivers, the running backs, the tight ends, the O-line, Josh Allen, of course. It makes everything better. And that's why Orlovsky's like, listen, man, if you don't have elite communication, because this offense is complex now. This is an actual top-level offense, and it's highly coached now. So if you don't have elite communication on defense, they're hanging 30 on you. I'm going to call it right now that if the Buffalo Bills actually can stay fully healthy, and I mean like they're actually legit healthy and it's not, anything kind of weird like it's been in the years past, they're going to the Super Bowl. That's my overreaction. Just finished working out, just finished recording like 20 clips, and I'm just all fired up about it. Really, seriously. I mean, this feels like this could legitimately be Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills year, that they got it. I'm sorry. I understand how good the Chiefs have been on the years past. I understand that the Chiefs, it's not even their full team right now because of all their injuries, but I just have been very unimpressed. And a team like this right now beats the Kansas City Chiefs. There is no kryptonite in the NFL, all right? They love to make that up. They love to try to act like, oh, so-and-so just can't beat this person in the playoffs. They're scared. It gets in their head. This, that. No. Real athletes, real elite athletes, top competitors aren't afraid of anyone else. Joe Burrow's not afraid of Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen's not afraid of Patrick Mahomes. The Bills are not afraid of the Bengals. The Bills aren't afraid of the Chiefs, of the Jets, of the Patriots. They're not afraid of anyone. No one's afraid of anyone except for the lower level teams, except for maybe the people that are still kind of like, am I deserving to be in the league? Am I not? Am I going to be here next year? Am I not? Those guys are afraid, sure. Aaron Rodgers is not afraid. Tom Brady's not afraid. Patrick Mahomes is not afraid. Josh Allen's not afraid. They experience fear like anyone else, but they don't fear another individual. They don't feel inferior to another individual. Those are the differences, right? That's the difference between being afraid and being fearful. So I just think that they are rolling right now. And I understand. I get it. They haven't been playing amazing top-level teams. I was talking to someone in the comments, and they said, well, look at the Chiefs. They beat the Falcons, the Bengals, and the Ravens. And all three of those games, they didn't look good in them. They found ways to win, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And when you watch that, you would say that they were the better teams in those games because they were just more in control, more confident. So I get that, without a doubt. But the Buffalo Bills actually show us a semblance, because it's too soon to tell, of what a juggernaut team is. Just rolling with points. Just eating the heart out of some of these teams. And I'm really excited to see what they do against some of these other more competitive, just tougher outs, right? Because other people were saying, well, it was a close game against the Cardinals and they could have lost. It was week 1 and they still won and they still hung up a lot of points, right? They were getting integrated. They were figuring stuff out. So you can't always go by 100%. That is the problem when we're talking about evaluating teams this early on in the season, right? But if they continue this momentum, they stay healthy, they continue to get better and grow and progress, and don't get any weird, bizarre fates of bad luck, I don't know who's stopping this team, honestly. Because if you have all of this great offense going, right, and defense for that matter, for sure. Defense is a little bit harder to gauge because of the teams that they've played. I'm not really putting too much thought into the whole they only gave up 10 points because it's, the Jags offensively are doing pretty much nothing no matter who they're playing. But at least offensively, I'm looking at it like this. Josh Allen finally has an identity for the Bills offense and a game plan, right? And when you can attack and go after these other teams, especially in the playoffs, in those moments when maybe things are getting a little wonky, when they are getting a little like, oh man, I gotta have it right now, that is when you get to unleash a Josh Allen. That's when Josh Allen gets to put on the Superman cape and just, like I said, eat the heart out of them. Just be like, yeah, you thought we were kind of losing it for a second. You thought, oh, same old Bills. But no, there's a difference. We don't need Josh Allen to do every single thing now, start to finish from the game. We got plenty of guys right now. It's strength in numbers. We're stealing it from the Golden State Warriors. It's strength in numbers. We got this right now. And when we need Steph Curry to knock down a logo 3, we got Josh Allen to rip off a 30-yard run for a touchdown or a first down to ice the game, whatever it may be. That's the difference now. You needed Josh Allen to be a Superman just to keep you in the game, just to keep you within one score, right? To put you in striking distance. Now you get to rely on Josh Allen to just really step on it. And to me, that's the difference this year so far. That's exciting. You're not going to blow out 47-10, right, every single game. You're not going to play the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Texans, these teams and just demolish them, week after week after week. That's not going to happen. No one's going to do that. But the Bills have the momentum. The Bills have the identity. They now also are gathering the experience. Experience matters. Josh Allen needed to lose a handful of times in the playoffs. That was just the way part of Josh Allen's growth. He needed to. Now he has a deeper understanding of the game. He has a deeper connection and respect, I'm sure, for his offensive coordinator, Brady. I firmly believe that. He's starting to buy in more into what this team needs to do. He's excited. People saw that one thing that he said about, players not interested in their stats and like that as a dig on Diggs, and I'm not going to get into whether it was or it wasn't, but I don't think it was personally, and that's all I'll really say on it. I think it was more of him just excited, right? He's just excited. He's got a locker room that's connected, an offense that just wants to win, man, no matter what. That's the Golden State Warriors. Steph or Clay, KD, they don't care who takes that final shot. They don't care who takes the ball up. They just want to win. They don't care who's got the MVP. They just want to win. They just want to be champions. They just want to be elite. And that's something special. When they had a guy who really wanted it, so, who wanted the numbers, who wanted the fame and the fortune and all of that, they got him out of the building. And they were better as soon as they got that guy out of the building. I mean, for the Warriors now. I'm not talking about Diggs. But yeah, this is just exciting. I really think Josh Allen is absolutely on a mission right now, and the Buffalo Bills for that matter. They know what's up now. They're looking around the league. It's a tight pool between all these teams for sure. But right now, it feels like the Buffalo Bills separated by a step or two. They, to me, feel like the best team in the NFL. They really do. And I'm going to keep believing that until I see otherwise. I think the next best team is the Minnesota Vikings. And they're not even full strength yet. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they become. But that's obviously in a different conference. So if the Bills were to face them, it would be in the Super Bowl potentially, which would be quite wild, quite frankly. But yeah, I just hope the Buffalo Bills can stay focused. They just have to stay focused, do the work, and that's what it sounds like to me. What Josh Allen said was amazing. He wasn't basking in this win because he knows it's a Week 3 win. He knows how good the Jaguars are, and he said, "Yeah, we're going to take a look at the film. We're going to learn some stuff. Then we're going to move on and just put it in the way back. It's just going to be just nothing." And that's the mentality. You're on to the next week. You're going to learn what you learn, take it in, take the good, learn from the bad, keep on keeping on. That is how you stay focused. That is how you go through the season. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the prospects for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills? Do you think they're the best team in the NFL? Do you agree with Orlovsky saying that they are just truly dominant and that unless a team is really, elite and has great communication, elite communication, that the Bills are just going to hang 30 easily? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.